My name is Kelly and I am a librarian at the Smithtown Library. Today I'm going to show you how to get started using a few of the most popular genealogy sites at home. The two sites we will look at today are Ancestry Library Edition and FamilySearch. Ancestry is one of the most important and comprehensive genealogical collections available. It has thousands of databases covering most of the world. You can use Ancestry at home with a paid subscription, or you could access it for free at the Smithtown Library. At this time, while the library is closed, Ancestry Library Edition is available for you to access at home. All you need is your library card. FamilySearch is the largest genealogical organization in the world. It is always free to access at home or in the library by creating an account online. Additionally, FamilySearch has nearly 5,000 family history centers worldwide, providing resources to assist you in the research and study of your genealogy and family history. The Smithtown Library is a FamilySearch affiliate library. Some images in the catalog may indicate that you can only view them at an affiliate library or family history center. When the library reopens, you can view these images by logging onto a library computer or connecting to your personal device to our Wi-Fi. To access Ancestry Library Edition, as well as other databases and streaming services available from the Smithtown Library, you will need the barcode on your Smithtown Library card and the password you have created for your account. You can find your barcode on the back of your card. If you do not have a password for your account, you forgot your password, don't have an active library card, or need to register for a new library card, you can visit our website at www.smithlib.org. To create a new password or to reset your password, click on My Account in the top left on the black menu bar. This will bring you to a library page. On the right, you will see a link for Create a Password and Forgot Your Password. Clicking on either of these links will open a page to create or reset your password. You must have an email address in your library account to proceed. If you don't have a linked email address, you will need to contact the Smithtown Library. You can speak with a librarian by calling us at 631-360-2480, or you can chat with us on our website. We are available Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. until 7 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you don't have a library card or your card is no longer active, you can pre-register for a library card. This will give you immediate access to digital services provided by the Suffolk Cooperative Library System. Your temporary card will be converted to a full library card within 48 hours. Once you have a full library card, you will have access to all databases, resources, and streaming services available from the Smithtown Library. To get a temporary card, enter the Stay Home with the Smithtown Library page. You can find that right on our homepage. Click on the link that says, "Click here to apply online." Once you complete the form, you will be given a temporary barcode. Follow the link to create a password for your account. Once you complete these steps and you have your library account set up, you are ready to start with Ancestry Library Edition. From the Smithtown Library's homepage, you will see resources on this blue menu bar. From there, click on Online Databases. This will bring up a full list of databases available to you with your Smithtown Library card. Under Categories, select Genealogy. You can read a brief description of each resource available from this page. To log into Ancestry, we're going to click on All Users, then enter your library barcode without spaces and your password. And click Login. From this landing page, you can click on Begin Searching. You can begin with just a very simple search, typing in a name, place, and birth year. As you start typing in a location, it will populate with full place names. After you type a birth year, an option will appear to search only the exact year or to include a range of years. Before you click Search, there is an option to show more search fields. The more information you have, the more likely you will turn up search results for your ancestor. Once you have entered all the known information, you can click Search. To show you how to do this, I'm going to search for my grandfather, John Tyree, who lived in Brooklyn, New York, and was born in 1927. So I'm going to change this to include a range of 2 years before and after 1927. And then we can click Search. Here are our results for John Tyree. We can see up here that there are 979 record matches. We also have a matching person from a public family tree. It looks like his name is John Dwyer. This is not my ancestor. It may be coming up because of the search filters I have set up. If you look to the left, you can see how exact these fields must be to match. With the exception of birth year, all of these search terms are very broad. We can move the sliders over a bit so they have to match more exactly. Let's see how the results change when I click Update. We can see that this has reduced the number of results drastically. This may be useful in narrowing the results, but you also have to be cautious when doing this. For example, when I moved the location to be more exact, I lost the records of my grandfather after he moved away from Brooklyn. Even though the amount of records is overwhelming when the search is more broad, when you are just starting out, it may be worth keeping it that way and look through each result. It is also important to keep in mind that spellings could have changed, been written incorrectly, and then transcribed by Ancestry that way, abbreviated or hard to read, so they were translated incorrectly. Now we can take a look at a record that comes up in our search. From the search result page, each record displays a small bit of information right away. I know by looking at the bit of data displayed here that this World War II draft card does seem to belong to my ancestor. We can click on the title to display the full record page. This displays most of the important information from the document. It also gives us source information and a description of the database that the record came from. If we go back to the top, there is also an option to view the image that is provided. If we click on View, it brings us to the digitized image of the draft card. You can see a copy of the front and the back of the draft card my ancestor signed in 1945. This is a great copy of a document. It isn't faded and the text is legible. This is not the case for all documents, especially the older an item is. Even though we can read this just by the image, there are some features available to make it easier. Down here at the bottom, we can click here to show the index. This includes the data in this image as text, making it much easier to read. On the right-hand side, we have a few options while viewing this image. First is to make the image full screen. To get out of full screen, just hit the Escape button on your keyboard or click the full screen icon again. Under that is an option to pull out another index. This has the same information, but you can also click through and see suggested related records and also source information. Next, we have some tools that may be very useful. Clicking this icon here will allow you to print and download the image, as well as rotate the image or flip it, or invert the colors. It doesn't look like we need to do any of that for this image, but it may come in handy for other documents. Finally, you can zoom in and out using this slider. Up here at the top, there is an option to save with a drop-down menu. Send image home allows you to email the document to yourself. The second option says save to this computer. This will save the image right to your computer. We can click this arrow up here on the left to bring us back to our record page. And then click all results to go back to our search results. Let's go back to the home page by clicking home up here in the top left corner. You can see a few other options to begin or continue your search. Here under quick links, you can narrow your search by category. This will search select collections to bring you results that only fall within these categories. The search fields are more specific to the collection that you choose, asking for information that will be helpful in searching each type of document. There is also a box to search just U.S. Census records. 1940 is the most current census. Census data is released every 72 years, so we should see 1950 in April 2022. This search page looks almost the same, but it includes fields specific to the census. Information about this particular census is included, as well as a historical background, what you might find within the records, and search tips. The biggest difference between accessing Ancestry with your library card and using an account with a subscription is the ability to create a personalized family tree. You can still search the extensive collection and download images to your computer, but you cannot build your family tree on the site. Now that we have done some basic searching with Ancestry, let's take a look at FamilySearch. There are two ways to get to FamilySearch. If you are still on smithlib.org in the Genealogy category under Online Databases, there is a quick link to FamilySearch. Just click All Users and it will bring you to the site. FamilySearch is not exclusive to the Smithtown Library. You can log on from anywhere by simply going to www.familysearch.org. As I mentioned before, FamilySearch is free without a library card by creating an account. Right from the home page, you can see there is an option to create a free account. If you have already created an account with FamilySearch, you can sign in with your username and password. It is important to remember that this is not the same as using your library card and password. This is a unique account for FamilySearch. To create an account for the first time, we can go ahead and click Create a Free Account. Go ahead and enter the information required to create an account. Agree to the terms of use and click Create Account. You will have to verify your account from your email address or by text message, however you choose to set it up. Once your account is activated, go back to FamilySearch.org and sign in with your new username and password. Click Sign In up in the top right to bring up the screen. Once you've entered your username and password, click Sign In. This will bring us to the FamilySearch homepage. To begin searching, we can click Search on the top menu and then Records from the drop-down. On the left, you will see the fields to enter first and last names. Under that, it will default to searching birth as the life event. This is asking to enter the location of birthplace. If you are unsure, start by clicking Any to include a location at any stage of life within a range of years, or you can leave the years blank. You can also restrict records by country and state if you know you only want to search U.S. records or the records of another country. I'm going to search again for my grandfather, John Tyree. I will put Brooklyn, New York into the any location and leave the year range blank. I'm also going to limit the records to the United States and New York. Once you've entered the information, click Search. Here are our results. Just like Ancestry, there are a lot of results displayed. If we look at the first result displayed, this is my grandfather. Here on the left, it has his first and last name. Under that, it says son, which I know to be the relationship to the head of the household, because we can see this is from the United States Census in 1940. There is some important information related to life events, such as year of birth and location, and also the names of his relations that are found in this document. On the right, we can see 3 options under View. The first is an icon that will show us attached family trees to this person. The second is an icon that looks like a piece of paper. This will show us the details of the record. The camera icon will take us to the image of the record. Let's click first on the record view. This shows us the text of the data found in this record related to John Tyree. Here on the right, we can see a thumbnail of the record image. Let's click where it says View the original document. This view is very similar to Ancestry. We can see the image and the index here on the bottom. The zoom and full screen options are on the left, as well as an option to view multiple images of the documents in this collection. Along the top, you have options to print the image, download, and tools to rotate, adjust, and invert the image if necessary. Let's go back to our record. And then back to the search results. Not all images are available on FamilySearch. Let's look at this record, which happens to be my great-great-grandfather. You can see the data from this document, but not the image. It says there is an image available, but only accessible at a family history center. In this case, you may be able to view the image at the Smithtown Library, a FamilySearch affiliate library. Save or attach the record so you can open it from the network at an affiliate library or family history center when they are open. Let's go back to the FamilySearch homepage. With FamilySearch, you can attach the records of your ancestor to their person record in your personalized family tree. To do that, you must first create a family tree. Start by clicking on Family Tree in the top left on the menu, and then click Tree. You should see your name filled in based on the information you provided when creating your account. To add a family member, such as a spouse, child, or parent, click the appropriate box. This will bring up fields to complete to fill in their profile on your family tree. Once you complete the information, they will be added to your tree. You can see I have added my maternal grandfather, John Tyree, to my family tree. This is the ancestor we have been searching for. Using information from records you have searched, you can complete the profiles of your family members within your family tree. FamilySearch will suggest possible matches found in public family trees through their site. The information is from records in the database as well as user-generated information. Make sure you have sources for all of the information you add to your tree. When you find records in your search for your family members, you can attach them to the person record. This will add sources to your family tree to verify information. As you add more information to each person, you will see FamilySearch give you record hints to add more information to your tree. Click on these hints to view the records. To update, verify, or add new information. Once again, let's go back to the FamilySearch homepage. In the top right, there is an option for help. FamilySearch has an extensive research wiki. This provides information related to types of records, what's available, and how to access it. This was just a brief overview of the tools and features through these genealogy resources that you can access from home. We encourage you to explore these collections, and if you have any questions, reach out to the Smithtown Library and we will be happy to help you.